Not mean to click that button on my gamer mouse.
It is.
Gamer.
What is
Oh, you mean like how like
every
this one's
time?
got like the little
Yeah.
coins. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Got
like
it.
they
Yeah,
nub
yeah,
the
yeah.
points off. The metal ones, some of the metal ones are just straight up like if I ever got like someone broke into my apartment, I would just throw a bunch of metal D4s on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Run over them.
Home Alone it.
Yeah. They'd be like, fuck.
hey everybody,
Oh,
we're
shit,
live on
this
Twitch
bitch plays
TV.
D&D.
How are you? How are you, everybody?
They're ads. You gotta wait for the ads to clear.
Hey,
Oh,
ads.
yeah. Do I have ads?
That's crazy. Twitter's so
I don't.
shady.
I'm subbed, so no ads.
Because it's been doing it for like 3 weeks now. When I try to do my live tweet and they try to do the actual link, like twitch.tv/geeklyinc, and like tweet not sent. Oh no, like retry. Tweet not sent. Tweet not sent. I just did it again, but instead of the actual link, I did like Twitch and then in brackets .tv brackets / and then that all of a sudden miraculously worked.
If you do it on your phone, sometimes
Yeah.
the link
worse on my phone,
embed
yeah.
breaks. So like
That's what
it's
it is.
obviously their fault, but if you delete the link preview, it'll go through.
Sounds like too much work.
It is too much work. Jen, what if things just worked?
That's
What
what I'm
if
saying.
things just were, you know?
What if?
That worked.
All right, there we
What?
go.
Hey all.
Hell yeah.
Love you.
Hell yeah, Goblin. Welcome to 4 a.m. time. Let's get dumb.
What is it 4 a.m. for someone that's in our chat?
Could be. Pat?
Yeah, I think they're
Where-
in Australia. Is that right? Australia?
There are people in the world that aren't Americans. No way. I'm just kidding.
Not for long.
Damn.
Uh,
He did went there.
Brett's got plans we're not aware of.
I don't know. The Domino's near the White House has been real busy, you know?
How is everyone?
Bad.
I'm hungry.
Tim, I
I
know.
need to.
Tim, you are such a brave boy
I'm God's weakest soldier.
for showing up, and I know you're not feeling great, and you're in some pain. I'm gonna go ahead and give you. Let's just start off with inspiration. Go ahead, add it.
Yay!
Because you're being
Yay!
so brave, and I'm so proud of you.
I'm so brave.
But Tim,
I think so.
what isn't like Bigfoot the perfect time to start a feet only OnlyFans?
That's true. I took a pictures of my feet to show it to my brother and sister-in-law to be like, see, it's fucked up. And I was like, just looking down, I'm like, they both look fucked up. Like in person, when you look at them, like, yeah, you can tell the one's swollen and weird and red. But like, it's not like the other one doesn't look swollen and weird and red, right? But like, yeah.
Katie makes fun of my feet. She says I have knuckle toes.
Knuckle toes.
I don't know what that
What does
means.
that
It's-
mean?
Like I
It
could
sounds disturbing.
just like the knuckles are like I don't know. I can pick up a pencil with my toes.
Are your toes long? Do you have
Oh,
finger toes?
They're not really that long. They're not really that long. They're just very
I can pick up
dexterous.
stuff with my feet, which led to a lot of people calling me a monkey in school prior to them learning that you should not
Oocha.
call black people monkeys.
Yeah.
Because we were in like second and third
Only
grade.
Frieza can do that.
Yeah, only Frieza can call black people monkeys. But that was also a thing that my dad cannot do. My dad could not grab things with his toes. And that was just something that me and my sister and my mom could do. And he was like confused.
I can grab things with my toes, but I'm not black.
So we can call you a monkey.
I'd like to be able to grab things with my toes, but like from the top, they look like normal toes and they're a little bit long. But from the bottom, they're just these chubby nubbins. I don't know where it disappears.
Where the math goes, the
Yeah.
Oh, you have to just, like, flip
non-Euclidean
over?
toe space.
Yeah.
I used to like throw the frisbee with my toes in college, and people were like, "Well, that's crazy." It's like it wasn't a good throw, but the fact that I could do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, was impressive.
I had a friend, and it was a teammate I played football with in college, who had A, the longest toes I'd ever seen, B, because of all the time in cleats, they were bent weird, where they were like bent 45 degrees out. So it'd be like straight forward to the one knuckle in your toe, and it was like it was like that, like to the tip toe.
I
like-
hate it.
My
That's
sister
weird.
had some like I think what like let's say charitably 50%, even though it's probably like 80%. Like people's pinky toes are fucked up. Like they're just so
Yeah.
weird looking. A lot of girls too because they have to wear like fucked up shoes.
Yeah, pinky toes are never good.
You
Yeah.
know, but
Pinky
still,
toes are weird.
Yeah, just
It
like
doesn't
look
They're
at
too
them.
small.
This-
What's the
this
point
shit.
of them?
Hey, welcome
They
back to
keep you
Toe
balanced,
Tack, the number one
stupidly.
podiatry podcast in the country.
All right, fine. Here's my
Yeah.
toes.
Pinky toes keep you balanced for some reason. I
Is-
don't know how.
Anyone a doctor?
Oh God, he's showing feet.
Yeah, see, like it
For
doesn't look like
free,
anything.
Tim?
It
For
doesn't look
free?
like
Everyone should.
This thing.
Hey, everyone in the
Oh,
chat better
God.
sub
No, but
right
there's, like, a
now.
big
Like
bulb.
that's
See right there how
this ain't
swollen
free.
it is.
and you're getting some calf and some
Well-
tattoo action. Let's go. Let's get some
Tim
subs. This ain't free.
cats.
We need
Ow!
some, yeah. Fucking give us our money. Pat will take his shirt off too. Who all walks on the balls of their feet?
You sure you don't
Yeah.
just have a bunion,
Oh, I used to
Tim?
do that like all the time.
Yeah, I
What's
walk
a
on the balls of
bunion?
my feet.
That's a bunion is what I got. It's that it causes that big toe knuckle, but if your toe starts to be not straight, it's a bunion.
Oh, so I got a
Ah.
gay ass
What if-
toe. So
What if your toes are just that way, like normally, though?
Dude, ballerinas' toes are fucked. Have you ever seen
They
people do
are.
ballets feet?
Their
Yeah.
feet are so
I
messed
Their
def-
feet
up.
are fucked.
I definitely have something inside of the toe bone that is bad, but it's like not a big
Mhm.
deal. Well, I don't know if it's
I
a
got
bunion
it.
or whatever.
I
but-
got a bunion. I'll do.
Let's
feet.
go.
Here we go.
Let's
Brett
I also,
go.
got, I also got a black toe. So
What
it's
the
whatever.
hell?
I also have
This
black
This
toes.
is just what this stream has
Let's
devolved into now.
go.
I have black toes.
I do
Yeah.
one show from a different room in my house, and it all hell
and
breaks
everything goes to
loose.
hell. Yeah.
You
Without the
this bad.
bylighting space tripping sign above me, you
Yeah.
are just running amok.
We feel
That's
like
what you
we're on
get.
vacation. Exactly.
Yeah, we need the bylighting, Pat. Where's your support?
Yeah. How we know you're an ally. All we see is whiteness behind you.
You just have a white person clock. You can
Yeah.
tell because it's gray.
Why is it so low on the wall, Pat?
Listen,
No,
if I
Pat's
took
really
the
high
camera
up.
and took you on a little tour of my main floor, it is just millennial gray for days. Okay. We
White people do
basically
love
over
millennial
here.
gray. That's
Yeah.
true.
Hey, you know what? You're already a Disney adult. You can't keep catching what? Not strays. Direct point blank
Direct
shots.
shots. Yeah.
Listen.
You can't keep getting
Yes.
shot like this.
Yes, my wife and I are Disney adults with a
Yep.
millennial gray aesthetic in the house. Yes, okay, thank you.
Are you?
Yeah.
But you're selling your house, and that's why you're doing it.
No.
Do you live in a cul-de-sac? Is that? Damn.
Damn. Screams racism. Pat. You do better.
Let's jump in because I'm excited for today. Ahoy, mateys! Welcome back to
Ahoy.
Wayward Shores. Hey, let's just do a quick. I haven't done it in a few weeks. Let's go around and remind everyone who we are and who we're playing. Little description of our characters. Tim.
I'm playing Tempest Tallahassee. He's a water genasi bird. He's a tall, lanky fellow with longish teal hair. He has on what is probably described as like white pearlescent clothes / armor. His armor is just like leather on top with flowing. Think of it as like very fish-like, flowing underwater style accoutrement, embellishments. Maybe is what I'm looking for. I don't know. He is a nice boy who has a 6 total in strength.
Do you
Wonderful.
really?
Hell yeah.
That's all I need.
Josh.
Hello, I'm playing Eck, or Eccles for short. Eccles the Pewter for shorter. I am a kobold platinum dragon. I am like 3 feet tall. I have very, very bright, shiny platinum scales and horns. What else? I have a tail. I can breathe
All right.
fire.
You have a twin brother.
I have a twin brother. We're identical.
Mhm.
Except he's got copper scales.
My brother
Bronze
has
scales. Bronze.
neither. He's neither bronze nor copper.
What was it? I have a note. I have a whole doc for it.
He's like matte black charcoal-ish.
Oh, that's right.
This is
Gun
the problem
metal.
with note taking. If you take too many notes, you might as well have not taken any notes.
It's true.
Actually,
It's true.
Yeah, I have.
That was like my
He's
friends
low.
in high school that would just highlight the entire book. I'm like,
You should see my Wayward Shores Google Drive folder. Jennifer, go.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm playing Nimue, who is a frog.
Great.
Pink and green.
Nailed
She's
it.
got a book bandolier. She's got a talking sword that we've discovered talks not through a mouth because it doesn't have a mouth. It just kind of talks at us.
Yeah, there's a speaker.
Yeah. We'll
Oh
talk.
yeah,
Nimue
Brett.
and-
We had a
Nimue and
conversation with
Cinderstrike.
Cinderstrike.
Yeah, Nimue and Cinderstrike had a nice little existential convo
Yeah.
heart to heart.
We
Now, he
determined that
doesn't have a
Cinderstrike
heart,
also
but-
needs therapy because Cinderstrike apparently
Yeah,
does not
probably.
have any concept of self-worth or self-value or,
Or
aspirations.
Is Cinder
Yeah.
Strike's talking situation like a cloaca thing? Like
No, it's like a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So like
okay.
you pull it out and it goes boop boop, and then Cinderstrike
Yeah.
talks.
You gotta connect it to
Alright.
Wi-Fi first.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought of that. My mind goes to the worst possible answer.
Yeah, and Brett.
Hello, I'm Brett. I play Sensei Steve, human fighting man, but maybe not. And he, is a Gulper fan. If you have been watching the show, he's dressed out in cool Gulper gear, head to toe, except for his jetpack boots. This sounds ridiculous as I'm describing it, Pat. Why do you
No,
do
Brett.
that?
Steve is the most. Steve's attire at this point, 31, 32 sessions in, is truly unhinged.
Yeah, Brett, you did this to yourself. Like Pat's letting you
Yeah.
do this to yourself.
The Goldberg gear makes sense. I don't. The jetpack boots, we gotta get them like custom painted or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
and now I've got a martial arts apprentice
Who leveled up off screen?
Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you anyway. You were off screen. But
He's been fighting Nimue's echoes.
Very cool. Now he can't die or whatever. No, that's not true. But
He could
Yeah,
still.
he's like level 1 or 2.
He's
or
level. He's a
something.
level one.
he went from
monk,
0
yeah.
to level 1, yeah.
Yeah. So on our last episode of Wayward Shores, the crew, fresh off of feeling great off of a pretty breezy encounter with a sea basilisk killing it. But on the way back to port, Steve got a really bad tummy ache. Had probably nothing to do with the shrimp and egg burrito he bought from the very, very reputable street food vendor, Fish Cakes Malloy. And Owen took Steve
Pat,
back
that's
to
not true.
rest.
Shut the fuck up. Pat, it's not fucking true.
Oh, the reputable part.
I'm gonna kill that
Tim,
motherfucker.
Tim's personal. Everyone gets their own personal arc. Tim, I'm just gonna throw out everything else, and it's Tim finally getting to kill him.
I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna. It's not even that big of a deal. I'm just gonna like go to an alley, and be like, I sure could use a wet, nasty burrito full of doo doo, and then I'm gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna shoot him with a fucking gun in the back of his head.
Yeah.
Have we
While
checked
Steve
to
was
see if he has a
convalescing.
bounty?
Ooh.
Oh. Someone
look.
someone just independently sticks it to the
It's on a
What?
sticky note.
Can we do financial arbitrage / like economic devastation, aka we set our own bounty and then we claim it and then we write that bounty off on our taxes as double dipping or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the tax
Yeah.
mode.
To something.
I like
Don't-
that.
Don't make Pat add taxes to this world, please.
Make me create the anchor landing IRS. On this exciting episode of Wayward Shores, it's an audit. But so the rest of you, while Steve was
There's no-
resting, went and
There's no way Birdie or
Kent-
whatever her name is takes good.
No. She's like, it's all up here, boss man. All up top in the dome. That's my records. Like a steel trap. What were we talking about? But so you all went and you met Cornelius Dunningham, who runs the Guild of Refinement. They are the ones who harvest these magical, arcane monsters that you've been killing. They're the ones who take them, kind of taxidermy them, harvest them, convert the raw material into valuable items and gear and item. And they've been paying you just kind of raw dollars for the the raw parts. You were interested in maybe getting to know them and what they have to do. And the conversation was left of, for the basilisk in particular, Cornelius was going to put together kind of a menu of these are the things that we would convert this to. this is what we could pay you just for the raw materials and be done with it. If you want if you want to take your payment in final, refined product, and they're going to work on those choices. Cornelius is also paying Tempest to study Dead Man's Tithe, your arcane flintlock pistol, for a little bit, because that was very fascinating to him. You left there. There were some rolls happening. You weren't sure what was, everything seemed fine. You had a nice night. In the morning, on your way back to pick up Tempest's pistol, you noticed some characters following you, but one was a halfling woman who kind of disappeared quickly. One was a human man who was less than stealthy, less than subtle, and he and Ek exchanged some words. But before we jump in right there, we're going to back up about 15 minutes to Steve at the Emerald Estate. Kind of, you have that moment, you've been feeling terrible, your something's messing up your stomach, and maybe you're spending a lot of time in the latrine, in the wash closet, but you kind of have this moment where you feel over the hump. You feel like you got kind of the last of it out. You're still not perfect, right? But you're like, I feel okay. And Steve, if you are feeling better, and the crew left a note on where they were headed.
All right. Yeah, sick. Steve,
who wrote the note?
Yeah, because only one of the team can write.
You tell me.
I think it'd be funniest if Nimue wrote the note.
Steve will never find you where you're at. All right, yeah. Steve gets up off of the bathroom floor, puts his underwear back on because he's one of those, fully nude every time he's in the bathroom. That's just what he does.
Valid. Those people are valid.
And goes and finds a note that's actually it says, beautifully written, "Hey Steve," and then like a map and just like a dotted line that like with the X. And I don't know if Steve could actually figure that out, but he's gonna try and figure out where in town that's supposed to be.
So you walk through town, it's a nice day, and you come to this, really when you say walk through town, really what it is a lot of bridges, right? You're like across a bridge to a little plot of land, across another bridge, you kind of have to zigzag sometimes to get where you're going. And you come to this one bridge where you see Tempest. Tempest is tall. You look over, and then you kind of come, and then you start walking on the bridge, and then Tempest is kind of out of sight behind a stall in this like farmer's market. And you're on a bridge. You have to walk to this one little island, and then take another bridge over to them. But you can look straight across, and you see Ek kind of just standing middle, looking up, and engaged in some kind of conversation with this human man.
Oh. All right, yeah.
Should also be able to see my tiny little body.
Yeah, he's just happy to
probably
see
see
this
your
little window.
tail.
You're so shiny because you're like
I am really
literally
shiny.
a platinum dragon.
That's
Yeah,
like the
I
only
see
way people can notice me is that I'm really shiny.
The like the god rays shining, reflecting off of you.
Yeah.
Like a little disco ball.
You see Tempest glowing, and you're like, X got to be right next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet I look sick near you. Well, we look sick near each other.
Yo, what up? Steve just shouts to you guys from across the way. Like,
I'm focused. I'm focused on a dumbass in front of me.
And then Way looks
So
up
stoked.
and is like, "Do you hear?" It
Yeah.
almost sounds like Steve is here with us.
We used to have a friend named Steve until he decided to betray me and eat fish cake food. Anyways, I hope that guy's dead.
So, Ek, do you ignore Steve's call?
Yeah, I have a dumbass in front of me that I'm dealing with.
All right. So we'll switch over to you. And he's like, think they're calling for you, kid.
Who?
That voice.
You gonna sucker me? What is this?
All right, let's do the thing then. And I'm gonna roll initiative. You should too.
I should.
Mm-hmm.
All of us?
No, just Ek.
Um,
and 18
I'd
plus 2,
try.
a dirty 20.
I also got a 20. I got a 16 plus 4.
All right. What's your dex is better?
I was about to say my dex mod's a 4. Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah. So Ek and Steve, you can come run over if you want. Ek and this human who apparently is part of the brass hands, who is supposed to be following you, who fucked that up really badly and is trying to sort of save face through show of force, maybe try and intimidate you into joining with them. Are gonna have a little gentleman's fisticuffs here. So Ek, floor is yours.
What's my what?
Your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna play a forest for turn, and then I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Pass turn, go. All your
Alright.
attacks have disadvantage on me.
All okay.
And he has an open forest. So.
And I have an untapped forest on my side of the field. So
Mhm.
Okay. All right. He is going to throw as I drop the 1d20.
everything's
Hold on.
falling over.
I did
No.
that. I did that to Pat.
See, I told you this guy's bumbling. I'm telling you.
Where?
Pat, we can't
Yeah,
hear
there it
you.
is. Yeah. Sorry. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See,
I am.
Fumbling.
You sounded really
Pat's-
good for like being, I assume, in your third den.
Pat is so method right now.
Uh-oh.
Every room in Pat's house is just a den.
Uh-oh. A den to iron. Does that make sense?
Oh, Pat is so method. He's like,
Ek
I
fucked
gotta
this guy
embrace
up
being
so
this-
much. Pat broke his fucking computer.
Exactly. Pat's like, I gotta be.
Oh,
I believe in you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Pat's afraid to speak.
Pat's like, I'm so angry.
What's
I'm
a
gonna say
TikTok?
something.
Nope.
There's a TikTok where you roll up on a man and you go like, "What's up, brother?" with like your finger up, and then they do like a thing that straight men know.
I don't
I don't
know
think
who
I've
that
seen
person
this.
is that they're referencing.
Pat, can we hear you? Try again, brother.
Oh, shit.
We can hear you.
Did you break it?
Wait, it was
Not he
working.
broke the USB. No, Pat. No,
He's too
Is it
strong.
like a-
He's gonna bend it. He's so strong.
For
Pat is
size
super
reference,
strong. You just-
that's actually the big USB, but Pat's fingers make it look really
Oh yeah, he's
tiny.
so fucking strong and big.
Can he hear us? Does he have headphones in? What's happening?
He can hear us.
How?
Uh-oh.
How'd that even
You need a new-
happen?
Pat,
you
we
need a new
heard you
cord,
for
Pat.
one
I have
second.
one
We heard
right
you for
here.
1 second.
Pat,
and
you
then
want me to send you
fucking
one?
Punched it.
Is it a micro USB?
Pat, we heard you say shit.
Yeah.
We did hear you say
That's it.
shit.
Yeah, it was working.
Pat's gonna go to Micro Center real quick. So, what do you guys like to do in your spare time?
I like to
Tomorrow's
play
my birthday.
Magic, The Gathering,
Same,
Commander
brother.
Do
Edition.
that.
Same, brother. Here's my new deck.
You need to make a Vampire
That's
Feet
nice.
deck.
That's nice, Tim. Oh, cute.
Oh,
I think
Oh.
I shuffled
Fuck,
my
I gotta get
commander back in like I like to do. But one of my other favorite commanders is on the top. We joke that this deck, while not very good, has the greatest hits of guys I like in it. So that's fun. All right, where is she? Time to... Well, she's foil, so she should be...
No, I
easy
think
to
I do
find.
have an extra set of sleeves for my trans cactus deck that's coming.
Someone buy me art sleeves for my birthday.
Okay.
I need to find a place that will do custom sleeves because our friend Trunk John has this one picture where he has a big ass cup and he's like, he says in the tweet, I'm about to take a huge piss in the library. And I want to take that image and put it on sleeves so I can like play that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah, this is one of the new
Hey, can
commanders.
you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you
There
for
he
so
is.
long, Jabroni.
Oh, what is it doing?
What is happening?
your crotch?
Pat? What is that?
Hold
Is it
on.
a
this
cat?
is that guy. This is that news broadcast where the guy
Ah,
put his
come
nuts
on.
in front of the moon.
Oh.
Undercam?
Wait, did someone do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat, I think it's
Pat's
switched to your
just gone
undercam.
I know.
Yeah,
he's
Pat,
gone.
the cameras come out of your microphone.
There.
There we go.
You can't be
Hey.
mad at us for talking about feet in the beginning of this.
Nope,
This
I'm not mad at you at all. Thanks for sticking with us, audience.
Pat,
Yeah,
it sounds like
so,
shit. I think you
like-
have the wrong microphone selected or something.
Oh, you do sound kind of weird.
You sounded good
Talk more.
before you
Now-
fixed
now, now.
Yeah, I
it. You
hear you
sound
now.
great.
There you
Yeah, that's
Now
better.
good.
You
Okay.
sound-
You look quiet.
I'm checking. It looks okay. Yeah,
probably
when I
has to
knocked
get
it
used to
over, it hit so hard the USB bent. The little
You
micro.
Oh.
turned, you turned the high pass filter on your mic, so we lost your good tone there. But
You look quiet.
yeah, you're all
Yeah.
like thin. You're no longer thick of voice.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
I
just
mean, you
have to, like,
sound fine,
speak.
so don't-
Maybe you just
You're
gotta speak
good.
real
You're
close
good.
to it.
Continue.
Yeah,
Just put your
You're
mouth.
good.
Put your
Good
mouth on
enough.
it.
Just scream into the
Okay,
mic.
how is that? I mean, this is.
You sound
does it
great.
sound like
Yeah,
my-
you're good. You're good. You're good.
You're my best
Okay,
friend.
sorry.
You're just so
thanks,
strong.
everyone.
You just blew everything up.
Okay,
All right. Continue
Sorry.
fucking up.
Yeah, you're gonna beat my
So he
ass
throws.
with
He
disadvantage.
throws. He tries to throw 2 punches. Yeah, so 2 punches
It'd
at
be
you.
so funny if he dropped his microphone again right now. I was like, God damn! Heck, you just win. Fine.
I just be like, I'm God's favorite now.
Mhm.
We have God's
With
champion and God's
with
favorite.
disadvantage, the first one's an 18.
That does not hit because I smack it away with one of my wings.
All right, and then with disadvantage, the next one's a dirty 20.
I also smack that away with one of my wings.
How many times can you do that?
Oh wait, hold on.
Probably
me
twice
double
since
check.
he has 2 wings.
No. I take the second one.
Okay, you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
10? That's not very gentlemanly.
He
Wig.
smacks you.
All right, cool.
And wait, nope. He can do one more time.
All right, disadvantage, baby.
Disadvantage.
Are we all just watching this happen right now?
Yeah. Does,
That's a
does,
17 with
Does not
disadvantage.
hit.
does
All right.
Steve see his best friend take 10 bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
sees
because
this
you just
guy.
walk
this guy
up
like, go,
and
like,
he's
punch.
just fighting out of nowhere.
Yeah, Steve, you just see this guy out of nowhere go punch, kick at Eck.
Uh,
While the
And
rest
it's
of
your
us are just
turn.
like standing
how
there,
close
being
is
like,
Steve? 'Cause
And
Steve
you can
doesn't-
see Tempest and Nimue just kind of like, just like watching
Mhm.
interestedly.
But Steve's gonna hit this guy if he.
If I see you
Unless they
coming over to
tell
hit
him.
this guy, I'm gonna put my hand up like I got this.
All right.
Nimue
He's got
is
this.
currently braiding Tempest's hair.
oh, thank
All right.
you.
Well, I guess that's what happens then, because Steve was gonna knock the shit out of him, but he sees the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I take this hit on the chin like it's nothing, and I just be like, don't worry about it, I got this.
What is 10 bludgeoning damage?
Tempest, do you
to
feel a little like prod in your thigh, in the side of your thigh?
Okay.
Do you look down?
Of course I look down.
Yeah. There's a little goblin with a dagger tattoo on the side of his face. He's like, "Hey,
Hey.
you got any action on this?"
Yeah. I was going to maybe move on, but I got 79 gold on the dragon right there.
With who? Or you? That's what you're offering.
Yeah, I think so.
79. That's a weird number. Okay, 79. Like 1-to-1 odds. Like I'll take that action
Mhm.
if the human wins. Oh, look at that. He's fast with them blows. All
Yeah.
right, I'll take them. I'll
All
take
right.
that bet.
Great.
Do you pass turn, Patrick?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I untap. I will
Play another
precise
for
strike.
us.
Yeah, I'm gonna precise strike. Punch this man in the face hole.
Okay.
Which gives me advantage. He's also my favored foe. Where are you? There you are.
What's your favorite foe? Henchman?
Yeah.
No, it's whatever I want it to be. I just get to point at it and be like, "You're my favorite right now."
More like least favorite.
Alrighty. Does a 19 plus 4 hit him in the face?
Yes.
Sick. Alrighty. So that is. Oh wait. Hold on. Sick. So it's a green flame blade. I set my hand on fire when I do this.
Okay.
So I need D8. I need.
So you're using your hand, but your hand's like on like with like
Yeah,
glowing with green
I'm as
flame
I'm throwing
you
the
hit him?
punch. I had set my hand is in covered in platinum flames right now. So I need this. I need a D4. And I need a D8. That's a 10, 7, 21 damage
Okay.
to him, Patrick.
21.
Yes. Then you said I can attack twice, right? With my little hands. I can do 2 punches.
No, we talked about that. It's you basically have your whatever you can do for your sheet. So if you can do 2 attacks per
I
turn,
technically can't attack on my bonus action with my shield.
that's up to you if you want to use your shield or not. Your weapons. You
Such
you
a
all didn't
good
really set
point.
terms. Y'all really didn't set terms. You just said we're having, yeah. It's basically the only term you set was we're not going to kill each other. But as far as spells, gear,
True. Okay, so then I will instead take how much damage is this? I have to roll this. I'm going to target myself with the extra
Okay.
damage from Green Flame Blade, which is 1 plus 3 is 4, so that's 2. No, I take 1 damage actually. Whoops.
okay.
All right, I take 1 damage because I get 1 damage, and now my whole body glows golden while I have a fistful of platinum fire. And I pass turn.
Okay.
And I played a swamp.
And you what?
Open forest and I have an open forest and a swamp right now.
Okay. What's he do?
Pat's like,
All right, he's gonna come in. He's going in on you, and as he goes to attack, he sees you use this like you see like his hands and his knuckles almost change from like a flesh color to like a bronze as he's coming in. And I'm just gonna roll all of these, and you tell me, okay? Is
Okay.
he? And he's going. That's a 24, 26. Oh shit. 25, a 13, and a dirty 20. So that's 4 out of the 5 hit.
You get to attack 5 times. You told me I can only attack once.
You get to use on your sheet.
What character sheet lets you attack 5 times?
He's doing flurry of blows. Oh no. Oh
Flurry of Blows
And
gives
a
you
bonus action
2
you can
extra
attack.
attacks that are
yeah.
for your
was
bonus
5.
action. So you would have 4 total.
Okay, we'll take one away. So do any of the the
What were
first
the
3.
numbers?
It was 23, 26, 25, and then 18. No, not 18, sorry. 13.
23, 20. You said 23, 24, and 13?
23, 26, and 13. And then 20. There was a 25 in there too. Let me look at this.
The 13 does not hit.
Okay. I think I fucked it up. So 2 of them. 2 of them do hit because I fucked up that last one. So you take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
Easy.
And it's your turn.
It is my turn. All right. I'm going to basically do all the same shit. I get a precise strike. You're already my favorite foe. And I get a Zephyr strike.
So while you're looking at that, yeah, so he just comes in lightning fast, punch, 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 and a couple get through.
Ooh, wait.
C1 really gets you good. Cross.
Okay, there we go. All right. So advantage again. First one is oh wait. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I need 2d8. It's
You can
green
just call
flame
me
blade.
Pat.
I did. Favorite foe. And a d6. Christ. I hate math so much. Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 8. 14 plus 8 is what?
22.
22? 22?
Yes.
Holy God. That's how much damage I do.
Okay. 22. All right. He did not like that. That hurt. He's looking rough. Do anything else on your turn? So you come in. What's it look like when you're doing this?
Same as before. I have,
Yeah.
oh, well, one of my hands is coated in golden fire. The other one of my hands is coated in platinum flames. And I just do a raging, violent, two-handed uppercut on his face.
Nice. His dumb face. Okay. All right. He's coming back in. Throwing some kicks. Okay. That's a 17.
No,
That's a 17.
no.
It's a 17.
Steve is like commenting to Owen about like the poor form this guy
Mhm.
has with the kicks.
Mm-hmm. And dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does not hit because of my wings.
All right.
This guy's in trouble.
Yeah.
My turn again.
Pat, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Kill him.
Second verse, same as the first.
Kill him.
Are you gonna kill him?
Kill
I got-
him.
A precise strike. Oh, Pat, actually, that's a really important question. How bad does he look? Do you want me to roll an insight? Only because that does change what I do.
Hold on, I want to back up. So I'm looking at flurry of blows because he has 2 attacks and he can attack as a bonus action. So that's the 3. But if I do flurry of blows,
Flurry of blows only adds 1 extra. As I played a monk forever. Flurry of
so
blows.
I could do a 4th one.
You can do a 4th attack, but you cannot do 5.
Well, okay, we're gonna roll that because that would
yeah,
be.
if you want to do the 4th attack, do it. But yeah, 5. I was like, there's
That's
no
a
way.
14 plus 12. That's a 26.
26 will hit.
Okay, you take 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah, like 5 attacks is like the only thing you can do as a fighter, and that's like
Right.
way later on. So I was
Yeah.
like, there's no fucking way you can do 5 attacks over the same level.
All right, so he does that. He is. I'll give you a percentage.
Yeah, because that will change what I do. Because if I do Green Flame Blade, he will die. Unless you want
You
to
would
rule
say
as
of
a
like
DM that it won't kill him.
he maybe has like 25%. You know, put this way. You've done enough damage in a single round to drop him in this fight so far.
Okay, I will not Green Flame Blade again because that will kill him.
Kill him.
So
I mean, you can say, I know it doesn't make any sense, but technically, rules is written. You could.
This was-
even
if you
with
as
a
the DM are
sword, you
fine
could
with it,
totally
then
with
I'll-
a sword say like You could use a sword, and I don't know. You're hitting him with the flat edge.
well, that's the
I
thing.
don't
I'm not
know.
using a
Like,
sword.
yeah.
The difference is I'm using a spell,
Yeah.
and spells famously you can't do
Yeah.
non-lethal. That's why I
I
was
guess
like,
'cause,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna.
it's yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do the Green Flame Blade unless you, Patrick, want to rule that spells.
I'm gonna say
can be
you have the
non-lethal.
control. You can do it where you can like hit him perfectly. You have the
Pat, you look
yeah.
so great today.
Pat.
Thank you. Lighting's great in here.
Pat, I'm gonna go
Um,
after that thing like a crawfish boil. Let me tell
Okay.
you, just
I mean, especially with something like Green Flame Blade, which even in canon of this story, this event, this campaign, is your go-to. Like you use it more than anything. So like
It's
you
true.
are an expert in Green Flame Blade. I think you would know how to control it perfectly. If there's one maneuver that I feel like, if there's other spells or you just got a new spell or something, if there's one thing I feel like could do would have total mastery of, it'd be Green Flame Blade. You've put
I would
in the
agree.
work on that.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Green Flame Blade off of a precise Precise Strike, and a Zephyr Strike.
I bet a lot of monks forget that Flurry of Blows is a bonus action.
The action economy from Monk, I'll tell you, whack.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, they were smart to do that because if you're a Kinsei monk and you just attack 27 times, it's over. 21 to hit.
Let's go.
It's
Okay. I need all of my numbers. There's so many dice. Oh God. Okay. 6 plus 7 is 13. Plus 2 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. Plus 2 is 22.
Oh,
okay.
I can taste that.
I like Brett says. Yeah. So like the fire hits him and it burns him, scorch him, and you come in the blade part, and at the last second, you just rotate your wrist.
I'm not holding my sword. This is bare. I'm using only my fists.
Oh, you're using green flame blade as your
He just
fist.
got sharp ass.
Yeah, I have
hands.
not been. If I'd used my sword, Pat, you would have taken it like 20 extra damage each turn.
Okay.
Because I have a
with
huge
that,
bonus
you
to my
clock
weapon.
him in the jaw, and he just he drops. And you
Let's
go
go.
unconscious.
Give me my 79 gold, you little buddy.
Make a perception check, Tim.
Is he gone?
What do you mean?
No, I failed. Okay, you see him starting to creep away.
Hey, get over here, you rat. Give me my 79 right now, or else.
You're lucky I don't got me boys with me.
No, I'm
He
not.
hands
Shut
over-
the
he
fuck
hands over
up. Give me my
79
gold. Idiot.
Hey, okay.
I thought you guys had a troop, but I don't see it.
He did, but he just didn't want to pay up. He tried to creep away.
This guy's
I
an
failed-
idiot, though. He
I
he
failed
walked up to the God's Champions posse and was
Uh-huh.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
"They're gonna get whooped."
You walked up to me. You didn't even give me gold yet, idiot. I hate you. All right, 79 gold, Pat. Give it to me.
Pat, I'm gonna go over to this guy and like get real close to his face and try to make him come to. Like I'm gonna shake him a little bit.
You're gonna make him come too?
He's also going to come.
He's going to come a
as
lot.
well.
So much,
Great.
Pat.
This is a Christian show.
Great.
And I can use my healing flames to decrease that refractory, brother.
You know, I'm not used to Pat starting those jokes.
I'm taking this.
Off
I'm
on him. What
taking
can I
this
say?
stream
I'm
down.
rubbing off on Pat. What can I say?
I'm taking the stream down. I don't like this new USB cable's doing something different to Pat. I'll tell you what.
No, it's the clock. He's in a different room. He's powered up.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
the new room.
White man's fury.
Yeah. So yeah, you can wake him up. That's easy. Like
I'm gonna wake him up, but I'm gonna
roll.
wake him up like we're gonna be real close to each other's faces when I do it.
Okay. He's like, "What the fuck?"
And I'm gonna look at him and I'm just say,
Say, don't eat
Wait.
me, kid.
I'm looking to play your fucking part, bud. And I'm gonna throw him down.
Okay. He slumps him back into the dusty ground.
And then I'm gonna act like I'm rifling through his pockets.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Act like I'm taking stuff.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn around and like, he's fucking broke. And then I'm gonna walk back over to the group. And I'm gonna set myself on fire.
Nice job, brother.
Steve comes up and leans over and does "you got knocked the fuck out" and high fives that.
So that was
I-
just like
I jump.
a respect fight, right? We're not, and we don't respect him now. Is that the situation?
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch.
He's doing a lot
I
of
say
cool
like
punches and
it's-
stuff.
my acting is getting worse.
Oh, quick! Do a minor illusion of this moment.
I thumbs up.
Yeah, I add a little bit of Calvin peeing on this guy in the ground
Yeah.
for good measure.
Where were we going before we got stopped by this?
You were going to the
remember.
Guild of Refinement to get Tempest's flintlock pistol back from
That's
Cornelius.
what's
All right, let's go get your gun.
So he just kind of lays there for a little while. I think he's trying to figure out what he does next.
So
If he tries to keep fall, I'm gonna roll.
so Pat, which side is this guy on again? Sorry, remind me.
The beard,
He-
the dwarf beard.
Yeah,
Dwarf
he is
beard.
with
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
he's with the brass hands, the hired enforcers for Angus Steelbeard.
Uh-huh.
You get the impression he's kind of like low on the low rung, bottom rung of the ladder.
Yeah.
He's so bad at following.
He
I
sucks.
hope he
us.
keeps following though.
I literally rolled a 1 for his stealth check the other when we did last time.
And the other person we assume is with the apple bottom jeans.
Yeah.
The apple bottom jeans, yeah.
Gotcha.
And the way she appeared to you and what Tempest saw was a halfling woman with dark hair and a white streak through it.
Yeah.
And piercing.
And she wasn't
I
like,
think-
damn, he's hot. She was like, oop, and then kept walking.
I think Tempest is the only one who saw her.
Yeah, Tempest saw, I think
He
Tempest
tried to point it out to you,
told
and you
us,
all
but-
and
You guys need to get
Nimue
taller.
and Ak, you
Oh,
maybe saw
yeah.
like the back of her head.
Because
or
we're
something.
small.
They were so little.
Because if Scuba Steve isn't here, then you guys can't see anything because
Yeah, because we're so tiny. We're
Yeah,
little.
to
But we
fly
did
on
the
it.
Such a
thing
li-
where
Also,
Tempest
I
was
want-
like, don't look, and we all looked.
And we all look. I do want to point out the visual, right, of Pat's burly, strong man throwing these punches at somebody who is no taller than a toddler.
Mhm.
And how he has to like bend over to punch at me.
Mhm.
You know he can't do a
Doing a lot of
standing.
kicks.
He's got to crouch. He's still
What
got
did
to
he get you
crouch
down?
down.
What did he get you down to, Josh? What did he get you down to?
7.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's nothing.
One those wings.
That's
one of those-
why I
yeah.
have them. Pat rolls like no less than 15 on every attack roll, and those wings have saved my life every single fight we're ever getting.
I believe it.
I got to
believe
do it. And don't worry, Pat. I got another thing coming too. Once we level up a little bit, you're gonna be sick of me. But anyway,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna be encouraging us to get the fuck out of here to go get the gun. But my acting is getting steadily worse because
Okay.
I'm tired now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
then
what
once
time of
we-
day is it?
It's like the morning. I don't
Yeah,
know. At this point,
yeah,
it's
I'm
maybe
tired 'cause there's
9 or
a-
10 in the morning.
And then when we get far enough away from the scene, I will then say to everyone, I told that guy to take the fall so that we don't look like we're not gonna do the beard dwarves.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but if the other bitch was looking at us, I didn't want her to think that we were.
Oh,
So I was
I
trying to
see.
keep us neutral so
That's
that we can
smart.
make a choice.
That's really smart, Ek. Nice job. I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have been just like, it's game time.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up. Like I was like, my head hurts so bad from all that thinking.
Yeah.
I get so much mad.
Nice job. Well, Steve's back, so you don't have to think about walking anymore.
It's the thinking, not the
yeah, getting punched.
40
and
some
kicked.
damage. Yeah.
No.
Steve, how's your fucking belly, bud?
You know, it's a lot better now. But we need to hire someone to clean up the bathroom because it's bad. We need to
Can
get
Yeah,
Owen
Owen's
do
not old
that?
enough.
Owen, I mean, yeah,
Oh.
Owen.
He's
Owen.
not old enough.
Yeah, to see the things that.
Yeah, that's a biohazard.
Yeah, we have to go
Steve,
to
did
the.
you bring Owen with you? Or no?
Yeah.
Did you leave him at-
Oh wait, he wasn't with you guys? He was.
He was
No.
with you, taking care
Oh.
of
I
you.
was taking care of you.
Yeah,
He was watching
of
after you.
course.
Okay.
Of course, I brought Owen with.
Like,
So
Yeah,
he was
I
watching you rip that
guess.
dude's ass.
I guess if that's what it takes. Nah.
Wash on,
like a
wash off. You know
discipline
what I'm saying?
It's like you learn discipline and strength of
No, you're not old
just
enough. That's a
physical
biohazard.
strength. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, it's good for kids to get dirty.
Yeah, in the mud, not in fecal matter.
Well, okay. But he's not just trying to be like a normal kid. He's trying to be a super fighter. So,
I
well,
want
hey,
to be
I
an
don't know.
adventuring hero.
See, I
Yeah,
don't know anything
yeah.
about this stuff, but
You get like the washcloths and you do that thing.
Mhm.
You know, it's well known.
No. He's like, no, he's not old enough. You
all
have
right,
to be-
rub some wax on the doo doo. Okay, go.
Ugh.
And so yeah, I need to go get my gun, Steve. That's where we're going. Going to get a fucking gun
Yeah,
All right.
and money.
and money. A guy's looking at
Sick.
my gun.
So
I
you
love
walk.
I love that this
Yeah.
this direction we're going with your character.
It's Florida, you know.
It's so Florida,
I'm riff
but also it's like very much the influencer, like kind of narrowing their niche a little bit because this is what the viewers want.
I was rejected on the mainland, so I have to become a right wing gun guy over here. Support me in this fucking shit ass coffee. Coffee for people that don't like coffee and or woke. That's me. You tired of this woke coffee that tastes good? Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Black
Don't say their
Rifle
actual
Coffee.
name.
Why?
I'm bleeping that on the podcast.
It's so clear what I'm talking about.
So you go and Steve, you see the Guild of Refinement's kind of on the western side of town, and it's this big. It's like a warehouse with buildings like looks like they were like stuck onto it. It's very Burton-esque, and there's this little bay where there's the mini islands and bridges kind of surrounding it, and then there's like netting drop down and like fencing under the water to kind of segment this little bay into sort of outdoor tanks, fish tanks that are outside. And the building kind of overlooks it. There's like a patio. It's where you all had tea with Cornelius. And you go into the warehouse, Steve, and you see lots of creatures. You see your basilisk kind of up on hooks, like chained hooks. And they're kind of taking it apart. And Cornelius, who's in like an apron and got the magnifying goggle or monocle on, it's like, yes. Hello, the adventuring crew. Please, come.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yes, it's a gnome, Steve.
I'm glad you didn't shoot your friggin' eye out, because that's a powerful relic we got there, brother.
Don't you worry. Yes, I spent I think I spent something in the neighborhood of 100 gold in ammunition last night. Lots of fun was had with it. This was delightful.
This is on our gold, right?
Come.
Are we like
No.
folk heroes here too?
He likes you because he's the one who Kenton has been selling like the Rock Wasp to and the Mimethus.
I'm sad
and all
I
that.
miss
Like,
Kenton. That dude's a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a TikToker that I saw that reminds me of Kenton, and I sent to Pat, and Pat was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Steve, we needed you, but not for like any real thing. It's just that like I think we were trying to fill space because we didn't want to like what's I'm looking for. Oh, one of our players is gone, so we don't want to like move the story too far forward. So instead, we did the like arguably just as bad thing of like talk about what we wanted to do. And we're like, we have to have Steve here. Steve's calming, like, stop trying to fuck the vampires.
Listen, that's right.
fuck the vampires.
Steve, they had a whole conversation trying to figure out, and no decision was made on does it make sense to temporarily align with one of the sides, one of the crime factions, until the other one's not a problem, and then turn on them, or what you're going to do, or get out of the way.
I'm excited to hear your take on it after I get my fucking gun.
Yeah.
How was it, bud? 100 gold. That must have been you having a good time.
Oh, yes. Delightful. So, come. So, first, let's settle up. He hands you, you see him all of a sudden do this really adept freaking like Doc Holliday spin with on the trigger and like flip it around so the handle's handing back to you. It's like, here you go. And I owe you.
It, like, whatever.
And he gives you 200 gold pieces for the time.
Nice.
And says, now, I do have a sort of some numbers, some figures on the basilisk that we could review with you and possibly see if you want just your raw compensation for the materials or if you would like to take it in trade, so to speak. Come.
Radical. Yeah, there's another thing.
To the patio?
Brett,
Shall
we're
we
like,
adjourn?
did Brett want us to refine the basilisk into something? We couldn't remember. But
Oh yeah.
because now that
There
we're
was-
friends with this guy, we could get items instead of
He's got-
raw gold.
Do you have
right?
snacks this time?
He's got a list of stuff he can do.
Basilisk burger.
Yeah. Basilisk burger.
Oh, no, you don't want to eat basilisk meat. That is, yeah, it is.
Do you have snacks
It
though,
will.
like last time?
It will. It's quite dangerous.
Thank you. Thanks for the warning.
Certain crustaceans can digest it, and so we do save it as chum for them. Yes, like mega crabs, dire shrimps.
Dire shrimps.
Shrimps.
Yes.
I'd fuck with
Quite
that.
big.
All right, let's
So-
see it, brother.
Yeah. So he goes out, and an assistant brings you all some tea and little finger sandwiches.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, so were we to engage in our normal arrangement through Kenton, which he would have to be compensated. I do not approve of cutting out. Normally, what would happen is I would pay 600 gold pieces for the raw materials. Kenton would take a 10% fee of 60 gold. You would net 540 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay?
Sick.
With
And we
the
all
sea
agree
bass.
no one wants to cut out Kenton.
We love
We all
Kenton.
agree. Yeah, we never want to cut out Kenton ever. So that's never we were never going to cut out Kenton.
Oh, splendid. Excellent. So, regarding the materials, we've got three. Really, the true value in this is that there are three separate forms of product that we can refine and manufacture and sell for great profit. we can create we are going to create some daggers from the fangs.
Thank you.
Sea basilisks have notoriously sharp serrated teeth. They would be a little better than a regular a regular dagger.
Owen's
Alright.
here.
Bud.
Hey, bud.
It's Owen.
Everybody says hi. Say-
Ah, hey.
Okay, go hang out with mom. Thanks, bud. Yeah. Okay, you gotta go, bud.
Brett, this is so unprofessional.
He brought me my dice. I left them downstairs.
Steve, where'd you get
That's
that
so
baby?
cute.
Steve, that's Owen.
It's Owen.
That's what Owen sounds like now. It's Ken. So anyway, Cornelius goes, oh, so we are going to fashion a number of daggers from the fangs. And they can be taken as is, but those we sell for, they are 400 gold pieces each.
Christ.
There. It'd be a +1 dagger. He goes, but for another 200, we can coat them in a slowing poison. Yes.
See,
So-
this is what Steve wanted too, because for his like reach daggers.
Yeah. I knew you had mentioned something. That's why we were
Yeah.
like,
But basically, so that would like come out of, the what they're giving up would come out of what they're paying you. Oh, it's like, oh, we also can take the bile and the chemicals that they use to petrify and kind of reverse engineer it into greater restoration tinctures or potions as they are known. Those we sell for 150 gold pieces each. So your 600 to 150 would be taken out for as many of those as you wanted. And finally, it's very limited, but we can, because it takes a great deal of concentration, but we can create this petrifying dust that can be kind of enclosed in a device. And when you throw it and it shatters, it kind of emits a cloud in a radius, and because it can petrify things. But those we sell for 540 gold each.
Jeez.
So I'm afraid if you took one of those, that would be the full transaction. You would take one of these it's like a little glass orb you throw and it. But so
I mean,
600 gold
do we get a
pieces for the raw
dang discount
materials.
or something? Or
No, I'm a businessman, silly. Eat your sandwiches.
oh, we are
it's
fucking
too-
destroying them.
I am fucking them sandwiches up.
Another
Pat.
plate?
You are too late.
Another plate.
Yes. He looks he looks at Ack and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you all right? I just noticed you've got quite the bruises."
I'm scaled.
No, you look like you've engaged in some fisticuffs.
Oh, I did. I beat up a guy. It was fun.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, Eck, be on
the
fire.
adventurer's life.
Oh, yeah, I'll set myself on fire again so all the bruises disappear.
Whoa!
Ah.
Oh,
And then I like shake it off and then like just jam a whole nother sandwich in my mouth. My lizard-like maw.
they're so small that it's really not hard to. Basically, an entire sandwich is like a normal bite for one of you out of a bigger
I'm
sandwich.
gonna
But
grab
Eck
like a
is so
handful, man.
tiny. He's a baby.
Yeah, I'm so lit, Pat.
He's a baby.
I'm so little. I'm no taller than Bebo.
Speak. Those are some radical items. I think. What about you, gang? Where's your heart at?
I mean, we could also take credit on future. If you plan on killing more monsters, we could.
I mean, we
give you
have
some
gold.
more-
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you guys know where I'm at. Those fucking slow knives sound pretty sick.
And I liked the grenade and potions of restoration or restoration.
Restoration.
Less.
Would you?
It's
I know,
a greater restoration potion.
damn. I know you said no discounts, but what if we took all of them?
I mean, what
Bulk
if you
holder.
took everything that you took the entire stock of everything we're going to get from this basilisk.
Well, you said the what? 2 daggers, 2 potions.
No, they're gonna make more daggers.
Yeah, one
No.
of each, I think, is what.
Yeah,
we're
one
going
of
for.
each, not like literally everything.
Okay. So to add it all, let's total it all up. He pulls out a little pocket abacus and is like flicking.
Flicking the bean.
I'm Joy and Prada, the pussy queen. It's a good song.
A lot of them were made of
700
beans.
plus. So normally that would cost you 1,240 gold pieces for one of each, and that is without the. If you wanted to add the. Oh no, that. Sorry, I apologize. You wanted to add the slow effect to the dagger. That would actually be
Might as
1,420
well, right? Like we're here.
gold for the whole shebang. I mean, I would knock off the 20, call it an even 1,400.
Sorry, does that take away?
Or sorry,
Do we
the
put
40.
our 540 against that?
No, that would be that. Oh no, so yes, that's right.
Because like,
They would
yeah, 'cause it
take-
sounds like we're not getting in. We're just buying shit from them. And we're not
no,
getting anything
yes.
out of it.
Sorry. So it'd be 1,440 minus 600 that would pay you for the raw materials. So it'd be 840. And Kenton would still be owed 60 gold. And I will take off the 40 gold, so we'll call it 800 gold for the lot, but Kenton would still need to. And tell you what,
What? But we wouldn't pay him. That's your job because we don't want to cut him out.
no, but it still comes from your earnings because he brokered the deal for you.
Yeah, but
But-
that's that's on
Tell you
your
what.
end though.
Tell you what, 840 gold for one of each, and I'll pay Kenton the brokerage fee on this one.
Okay. What do you guys think?
That sounds pretty sick to
All
me.
right, we'll take it.
Great. So
840, you
whoever
say?
wants to 840. So remove 840 gold,
Way ahead of you.
and somebody needs to add a +1 dagger to their inventory, and then you can just make a note for yourself, or you can customize like in D&D Beyond that say it has slow poison, and so whenever you strike someone successfully with it, they'll have to make a Constitution save with a DC of 14, or they will be slowed.
Nice.
1 potion of greater restoration.
I'll add that.
Okay. And 1, this is, I think you're just gonna have to manually make a note. 1 sort of, it's like a spherical glass orb of petrifying dust that when it's smashed, it emits this little mist burst cloud of dust, and all creatures, friendly or enemy, doesn't matter, you can't really control that, in the radius will have to make a saving throw or become petrified.
I'm a dragon, so I'm fine.
It's a 30-foot diameter, so 15 feet in every direction from the point of impact.
Who wants to add that one?
I don't need that one. But Pat, I do have a question about the mechanics of this. Not to be a dick, I'm just asking: is it the gas that causes the petrification?
It's like inhaling. It's like this. It's this incredibly fine powder, and the impact of smashing kind of vaporizes it, and it becomes this like
Like a
it's like
fog.
it's like chalk dust almost. Think of it
Okay.
like a chalk dust cloud. So
I'm
anything that
asking-
like yeah.
So I'm asking because if we wanted to invest the resources, could we like use a like gust spell, or if there was like a gust of wind or a wind wall and we threw this thing at it, would that like help spread it and or change the shape of what it
Say
is?
if it
since is a
happens
fine
kind of
powder?
simultaneous, it happens like literally. If it happens like instantly, yes, but it's so
Yeah, like if I was
concentrated,
throwing it into
the
like
wind,
if there was already a gust of wind and I
it's
threw
gonna
it
be
into it.
it's gonna be dispersed into like diluted by the wind after
Okay.
basically one round to be, you know what I mean, like
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like,
it's
'Cause
not
I was
like it's
gonna
gonna
think, like-
hang there for multiple rounds of combat. It's like poof, everything in the radius makes it concentrate. It's so concentrated, but it's gonna quickly get like too diluted
the
by
wind will
like
disperse it
air
if
movement.
it's
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. I don't want it then, because I was gonna try to alley you with setting it up if that was gonna be the case,
I'll just add it.
but I don't want it. I think Tempest having it would be the smartest.
And then Pat, I'll just need the description again, but just put in the Discord. Not now.
Not now. Just whenever you
Later.
get you.
Later.
Pat, does this count as a short rest? Since we're just vibing, eating sandwiches and tea.
Sure.
Yay.
They're really good sandwiches. There's
They're so
there's like a
fucking good.
little mini egg salad ones. There's a little cucumber ones. There's a little tiny mini BLTs, but it's like the tiniest
Pat,
little
I'm so
piece of
hungry.
bacon. It's
Shut
like
the fuck up.
it's like a piece. It's like a piece of bacon the size of a thumbnail or something. Like it's just like
I'm so hungry.
yeah, the little tiny cherry tomatoes. A slice of those, single one. Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know what
thank
the
you
best
so much
smelling-
for this
Never
wonderful transaction. I cannot wait to fuck up more beasties and then seeing what you make of it. Tell me, did you learn anything fun and interesting from this Dead Man's Tithe gun?
Oh, I mean, it is a fascinating piece of arcane technology. Definitely traces of divine energy. Like this may be tied to a god.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah,
It is now,
I don't know if
baby.
we'd be able to. I see. Bravado, bully. Yes. I don't. I'm willing to try. I don't know that we'll be able to replicate it though. This is definitely something. I mean, the idea of taking metal, gold, and converting it into pure destructive energy is maybe beyond my means.
yeah, because again, it's like, how does it know the difference between silver and gold and platinum? It's crazy.
You know the difference. Like I'm platinum.
All right, that's the end of the show. Pat did a
Okay.
pun in chat, so we have to hit him with a hammer in the head.
God damn it!
Pat, don't be a P word. Say your little joke.
Don't
Say your little joke.
because I said the BLTs and your little tiny tomatoes. I was just curious if you all know which type of tomato smells the best.
What?
Aroma.
That's pretty funny, actually. I'll give you that. That's pretty good. As far as dad jokes go, that's a pretty good one. I like that one.
How long have you been sitting on that one, Pat? Be honest. How long have you had that in the chamber?
Did you know that one, as soon as you were born, was it like struck of lightning
It's
into
like-
you? It was like
no,
your
see
essence?
what happens is, and Brett. I mean, Brett is like a cooler dad, so maybe Brett rejected the contract. But like when you first have your first child, they basically walk in the room and they hand you this giant book and like here, memorize all of these.
Oh, neat. So, Pat, what? So I was a number one dad in high school. One of the kids on my swim team would give me Father's Day gifts, which pissed his real dad off so bad. But he used to give me Father's Day gifts, and like he got me a number one dad keychain for my birthday once.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
What? Did I also get approached with? Do I have this power as well? Is that do I have the gift? Do I have the site?
I don't know how that qualifies. I'm not on the board, you know. That
I
kind of
have said at work.
dictates.
Someone said I'm hungry, and I said hi, hungry. I'm dad at work.
They've asked
everyone
me, and I'm like,
laughed.
I'm just so busy. I can't do this. don't have the
I do that
time.
to Jennifer literally anytime she says anything. She hates it. Hi, tired. I'm Tim.
Oh, the hot. Yeah. Oh, my 8 and 6-year-olds are already so over that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
My friends, I think his kid is like, I think 4 or 5 or something. And she'll say something and he'll be like, hi. And she's like, I don't care. Give me juice now. Just give me juice. It's like, she does not care.
God is so good.
So, what would you like to do? It's kind of the middle of the day. You just had a nice little brunch and you have made some purchases. And there's the adventurer's board. Just kind of a refresher of what's kind of out there. There is, of course, the looming conflict between the Steelbeards and the Appledowns.
I'd be down to
there
argue
is-
again.
There is the letter that Ack received from Beck's Coppertail,
Yeah.
Has
indicating
Ike heard
another
back from his
kobold.
parents yet?
No, because it's only been I literally have a
I think it's
day
only been
tally.
like
I feel like I realized I had to start keeping track of this.
Yeah. I think it's
stuff
only been
better.
like a day. Because we
No,
slept.
yeah, it's
since the
been
Basilisk.
Where's my calendar? I have literally a Shore's calendar. I'm keeping track of how many days.
Because we sent it at the right before we left for the Basilisk. We came back and slept. And I
Mhm.
think Pat said it's 3 days.
You are currently on the Basilisk was day 42 of this adventure, and we are on day 44. And your parents will receive their letter the letter on day 45.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's 3 days there, and then it'll be 3 days to get back.
So today is day 44.
Yep. Why don't we just get slushies and hang out at the Emerald Estate in the backyard and watch Tiller work and
You've
then
got
talk
a
about
little bit.
stuff.
You got a little bit more than a week until the money's due for the Apple Downs.
I mean, sure.
Okay, that sounds good. I like that.
All right, so we all get slushies. Pat, where's the good slushy spot? Oh no, boba. Do you guys like boba?
I love boba.
Oh yeah.
We all get boba. Where's the cool boba spot, Pat?
There's totally like an outdoor vendor cart back near the farmers market where you can get some boba.
We get
Yeah.
boba'd up, and then we're gonna go chill in the backyard and watch Tiller farm shirtless, and then talk about what we're gonna do with our.
Okay.
I love
and
that.
Steve is like ambiently.
Eck,
like,
what's your so you do that? You get boba. You go to see Boba Betty, and
Boba
you get
Betty.
some. And she's a goblin woman. She whips up because they have tapioca farms, so they were able to craft that and put it
Nice.
together. It's really good. What flavors did you all get?
I like the brown. I'm partial right now. My favorite is the brown sugar milk tea.
Okay.
That's the best one.
Harrow.
Yeah, I would probably get that one because I would just follow whatever X said.
Okay. So you
But
get
like
that.
real sloppy
back.
with syrup.
You
Real
see.
sloppy.
No. Then why would you have a strawberry matcha bubble tea because it matches her?
Oh,
Yes.
You see. You're watching. Tiller. There's like little like shoots of like beans that he's planted coming up, and Tiller is working the ground with the two Craymares, Shrimp Biscuit, and Frank.
Jeff.
Shrimp Biscuit and Jeff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shrimp Biscuit and Jeff, the two Craymares. He's working around. He waves, says hi. And you know who's sitting there too? Is just hanging out with. He's got like a basket with like is Doss. Doss is just kind of hanging out, watching him. And he sees, Eck, are you back at 100% health, or are you still missing a few?
I've got like 7 hit points that are missing.
So he sees maybe you got like the tiniest little like red mark or something like that. And Dossie's like, oh, hello, masters, adventurers. How are you? Oh. He sees that, he goes, oh, you should try these. And he hands you he pulls out a little scone. It's orange zest.
Just like in mouth, chomp, swallow.
Yeah. You're healed for 6 HP.
Oh shit.
magical scones.
I was like, I've been,
Sensu
really
stone.
crafting on me cooking skills, and people say around town they really like it. Says it makes them feel better. So
Does it-
yeah.
What
Does
goes
it
in
taste really
these?
good, Pat?
What have you been up to?
Yes,
Well,
it
I
tastes
don't
good.
know.
It tastes like medicine because it healed.
Making
It's
medical.
love.
Orange zest
I'm just
sounds
kidding.
like it would taste good though.
Yeah.
It's Dayquil and batter.
He's like, I don't know. I just got a real knack for it. So I've been cooking more, and yeah,
Nice.
I've been, just kind of bopping around, like trying out my skills at different establishments in town. Just haven't
Cool.
heard from you like you needed me. Have heard from Tofa and Tilla. You've been on some adventures. Had some nasty folks here around sniffing around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got jumped on the boat that one time, and we didn't want to get you get jumped and stabbed again.
right.
Yeah,
We want you
that
to
was
have a
not fun
more
for me. Did not
chill
enjoy
life.
that at all.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't enjoy that at all. I just like baking things, and they seem to make people feel good when I cook. So,
Yes, do that. Bring
Yeah.
bring these more over.
plus there's the whole thing with, my family and Apple Downs. I don't want to, it's just a whole thing I don't want to get into.
Can I have another one? And I'm gonna reach for the other
Yeah.
stone while he's talking.
Here's another one.
I'm gonna try to climb up Owen and like shove it in Owen's mouth.
Okay. It's like, I've already had like 2.
He's covered in doo doo.
No, he's not.
No, you told him.
I will
No,
make
he was
Birdie
with
do
you.
it
He
before
told
I
him
make
not
Owen
to.
do it.
Yeah.
What do you say about Apple Downs?
What?
What?
What did you say about the Apple?
I don't
Downs?
know nothing about. No, I don't. Well, my family and them.
Well,
Yes, tell
You
us,
never
tell us.
really asked, but my last name's Fenelworth. It's Fenelworth, and there's a kind of them like a bit of an outcast in the family because they just wanted to cook things and have a simple life, and they're all kind of into nasty business, and there's kind of bits outlaws, and they don't get along really well with the Apple Downs, but they's all back in Anchor Landing. So yeah.
You been watching us do all this and you didn't say nothing?
Yeah, I mean, I figured if you needed me, you'd ask, and I'm just kind of doing me. I'm just a cook. I don't want to get involved. I left. If I wanted to get involved in nasty business with fighting and stabbing and the killings, I would have just stayed in the family business. But I didn't want to.
Mm.
I like to make people feel good with my cooking.
That
That's
makes
so
sense.
cool. You make us feel good. Bring more food over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hang out more. I just didn't want to bother yous. Also, he's pretty feels like danger sometimes, just as a way of circling around you. But I'm grateful, appreciate. I'd surely be dead if it wasn't for you. So if you want me to hang around more, yeah, absolutely.
You're a
You
ray
at
of
least-
sunshine, even with outside of the
Oh,
delicious
thank you,
goods.
Master Tempest. That's so lovely to say. And Master Stephen, I haven't seen you in a minute. You are quite dolled up. Your outfit is. I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
Yeah, we should get him a
Uh,
wig.
Steve zips up the front of the gulper hoodie he's wearing, and it like literally just gulps. I thought it
Yeah,
was pretty
that's
cool.
something.
I'm so jealous of that.
That's pretty. That's pretty something. Oh, I did that at the carnival too. That was fun. The gulper thing. It was like, yeah. I thought
Well,
I was tripping.
so you've yeah, I mean, kind of. So you've run from maybe not expressly, but the idea of the Apple Downs before. Any insight on their nasty business, other than don't mess with them?
No, I just I mean, I say my family does like my family's definitely small time compared to them. They just I think my uncle would totally love to like dethrone them and whatnot, but I don't know. There's just thugs and ne'er do wells.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone's family do crime?
Here tells that
Seems like
my
it.
family is nothing but my family is actually into like they're down in Salmar or that's not Tiller at all. Excuse me, let's back that up. He's like, yeah, he's like my family's down in Salma and they kind of are I mean there's into politics down there.
Oh,
And
that's
they kind
crime.
of look down
That's
on
crime.
me. for,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not the only
crime,
one whose
bro.
to be
family
a
doesn't do
farmer.
crime.
And hey, welcome to the Wayward Shores there, bud.
That's crime.
Yeah, you didn't put that in your background check. We didn't find that.
Sick. So I look at Nimue and I'm like, ours, we're the only two that don't have family deep in crime.
Yeah, I don't have family. Just
Right.
generally.
That's kind of sad.
I have a gopher.
Yeah. Fuck, did the gopher do
Remember,
crime?
Nimue has zero memories before being on the ship that wrecked.
I mean, okay, but Josh, the gophers, like the other gophers, did crime. So like,
That's why I'm like,
the gopher's
was
family
this
did
gopher
crime.
and part of crime? This new family member, was this new family member part of crime? Am I the only one whose family has not engaged in crime? I look at Tempest, my eyes all big. Did
Well,
our family
Josh-
do crime?
I wouldn't speak so fast, Josh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
As far as Ek knows, his family has never done crime.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
cannot
okay.
speak for what my mother
My
did in
family
her
are
youth.
just boring
No.
fisher people.
So I know what
My
your
dad's
brother's
a
been up
fisher
to.
person. Well, shit. I don't know that.
No. Yeah. So you've got crime family drama. You've got Ek, with someone out there who is collecting data on other fellow sort of refugees from Windfall who've been scattered around, kind of trying to keep tabs on who's gone where. You have you could take a little job on the adventurers board. There are bounties, there are beast hunts, there are just sort of miscellaneous adventures. Trying to think of anything else.
I think with Steve here,
Tempest is having weird as fuck dreams.
Tempest does have weird dreams. We're still having Tempest slumber parties, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
I think that now Steve's here, we should probably maybe come up with maybe a little bit more definitive idea of what we want to do
Yeah.
about the apple bottoms versus the beard people.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
We we're talking about how Steve recognized the tattoo on that one guy. And
Yeah,
we
you
were like, what is
recognize the one
significance
tattoo on the
of this?
guy. So
Yeah. Well, okay, so like that guy. So did I tell you guys I used to do tournaments and stuff? I was That was like, I was a little famous in the area.
I think we
Yeah, your
just
pamphlets, that makes sense.
assumed.
Yeah, the pamphlets. Yeah, Anyway, so like, so that guy, he's like one of the higher ups in the organization, the IMAA. You know, the Martial Arts
Is
Association.
he higher than you?
I was not high ranking because I was a competitor. The ranking guys, they don't compete; they just like kind of watch. So he's kind of like a watcher, Anyway,
So like
seen that.
Tempest.
Tempest does like to watch.
It's probably not like
He's like-
me. They're probably like so far above. I'm just like I'm out in the back,
This
Tempest
guy
does love watching.
Mm-hmm.
this guy would you can imagine the effort it takes with the mail system here that he would reply all on communications. Like he's one of those, like, just he's a real asshole. Like he'll put you in the loop on every fucking thing. Anyway, I never seen him fight because like he's like the watcher, but like he got up there because he was a fighter. So
It seems like they
Okay.
graduate from doing the fighting, right? Like I don't have to do that shit. That's for children.
exactly, but like so supposedly he's like a good fighter. However, that beatdown you gave that dude earlier makes me think.
Oh no! What does it make you
thought it
Steve
was
just
me.
literally got murdered. He's
I thought
literally
it
got
was-
murdered when that
Yeah,
happened.
that dude
What
came
did
up
it
and
make
stabbed
you
him.
think?
A shadow
Crazy.
hand
I feel like-
comes out of.
Sorry,
You're back,
What?
you're back.
Brett, your
You froze.
screen
You
froze
like-
hilariously.
It was something like you
You're
go,
like-
and he's kind of like, and then just froze. Like
Yeah.
You're like, it
Yeah.
makes me think.
It makes, the guy got that beat down. It makes me think, and then it stopped. It was so
Oh.
funny.
I would say it makes me think they've lowered their like admission standards.
Sure.
Like
That's when we discussed it. That was kind of the thing.
yeah. No, I mean, I fully think it's possible that these guys just suck.
Mm.
Like
I will admit they can hit pretty hard.
all right, but like okay, all right, but like just strategy wise, that was like, even they tell you, even when you're in martial arts academy, like don't try to fight 5 people by yourself. Like just don't do it.
Don't do it.
And so he ignored that rule. Like if something was gonna go wrong there, he was gonna get his ass beat. So
This is true.
I don't know. I got real amateur vibes from their whole production.
I will tell you a secret. I did goad him pretty hard, wink at Tim, because I wanted to know if that beard dude had any. We have no data on the beard guy and his forces, so I was trying to gauge a little bit to see if their worst one has any balls. Maybe the rest of them would be better. And if that's their worst guy, then maybe they're not as bad. I don't think I'm convinced though. Still,
All right. So counter argument. The Apple Downs, they have a big golem.
Mhm.
right? We have concrete, visible. We know what they got. There's
And
no
like,
hiding that. We know what they got.
I was not one of the guys who specialized in like breaking the bricks, So
Okay.
like
Damn.
that's a little scary just for me personally, that there's like a big clay monster.
Yeah, and the twins or whatever.
And the
Yeah,
twins,
I mean,
they suck.
Okay. The big golem is scary. Yeah.
The big
Yeah.
golem, I think, is the worst part because
Big-
they can't feel, so it
Because
doesn't know how to stop.
in the short term, it'll definitely be easier to beat up the Apple Downs because the golem and everyone else is not on the island. In the long term, we know exactly what they have, and it's scary, and it makes me want to cry. The Beardman, in the short term, has scary henchmen that we are unsure about their power.
Yeah.
And then if we kill him, probably nothing will happen to us, right? Because it seemed like he was just thrown to the wind to make something of Bridgesport. But he said that if we sided with him, then they're going to use that to distract the Apple Downs. So if we trust that, then the easier short term would work. But if they want revenge, we're back to Golden City, USA.
We're back to
Yeah.
Golden City. That's the thing is I don't want because if we can do this without them knowing that we helped, then we're golden because then they'll just fight and we'll be fine.
Right, because
But that's the
he
risk.
did say that he was going to attack the Apple Downs. So if we just helped him with that, maybe put on little like face coverings or something like that, and maybe wear some sort of like I love was it Flintbeard? What's his name?
Steelbeard.
Steelbeard. I love
Flintbeard.
Steelbeard shirts or something like that. Maybe that would help. I don't know, but then again, they're still gonna if they come to the island, they're gonna be like, "Well, where's my fucking money?" I forget what did Steelbeard say about our money, other than if we kill the guy that comes to collect.
Well, if we get rid of the Apple Downs, we don't have a debt.
True.
But like
We're not
Daddy
gonna-
Apple Down,
That's what I'm saying. If we get rid of I think it sounds like if we get rid of them, he will then take over so that they can't get back in here.
Right.
And then his people have a foothold to keep fighting the Apple Downs.
So in
Yeah.
the short term, all Steelbird wanted from you was like you can just get out of the way, but ideally, if you want, he wanted your help. Doesn't necessarily being like killing Niles, but just sort of maybe help set him up. Where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna have a meeting and talk to you, and then kind of get out of the way
Yeah.
and let him and his people take Niles out, and then establish a foothold.
Because Niles only has
Bridgeport.
him and another guy, as far as we know, and I guess a halfling. With
Allegedly, right? Yes,
Allegedly.
allegedly. So you see Niles and a big Minotaur, sort of like bodyguard,
Yeah.
and potentially this halfling who was following you.
Killing Niles is going to be the easiest thing. Like that's he
And he's
poses
even
no
said
threat.
that.
and I
He
hate
himself
him,
is like-
and I hate his ass.
Yeah, we could kill him and put him on a spike ourselves. The
Yeah.
problem is the rest of the Apple Downs, which we do know
The trick
exist
is-
and have forces.
If the rest of the Apple know it's you that killed him,
Correct.
Well, so like then all we have to do in that case is like, all right, so the IMA guys are really big on their like IP and their branding,
Mhm.
and like if they want everybody. I mean, you saw their little get up and their
Yeah.
costumes, like
They're
if we just
striking.
dress up like one of them, and then do the murders,
Mm-hmm.
then that's the branding is there. Like people know who did it, and it's not us.
True.
Just get one of those the was it brass hand? Brass hand.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Costume party.
Mm-hmm.
Could
Would
do
they
that.
get mad at us though if we did that? Would they get
Is it
mad?
stolen valor?
Yeah.
We will almost certainly receive a cease and desist from the brass hands if they find out that we did that.
So we just
could
gotta make sure
also-
nobody finds out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could just like ask them, like, "Hey, we don't want no smoke. Can we, dress like you guys for a second and help?" You obviously know we're the people's champion. All
What-
that stuff. Everyone loves us.
What about your tailor? Could they just make us a brass hand costume? Like
Oh, probably,
On the
probably.
TL.
What if the Taylor's in with the Apple Downs?
nobody's in with the apples. Everybody wants
You
these guys
say
out
that.
of here.
You
true.
say that, but
We
they
did
have
just have
deep
a-
pockets.
We just had a conversation that everyone at Wayward Shores is a criminal. So
Yeah. And then how do you know the Apple Downs don't go to that tailor for their weird fucking bad clothes?
I doubt they do though, because they seem
I
like
take
they're
umbrage.
like yeah.
Faustino was very well appointed.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel like we could just commish one of these costumes, but
I think not the costume mostly would probably be relatively easy to replicate. The mask is really distinctive. If you want to do it's that hard material where it's like solid and it's like a face with the eyes. There's 0 holes in the mask, so I don't know how.
Out of
Um,
character, what's really distinctive is that we're a group of 4 with Owen, and 2 of us are about 3 feet tall. One is a frog.
Put a mask on
one
my
is a
fucking
kobold.
snoot.
And one of you has a talking sword. Like
We'll be so unrecognizable.
Right. I'm like, that's where I'm like, this is gonna be YouTube bitches going in there then because
Yeah, right. Nimue and Eck are like, oh.
we're gonna put a mask on and be like, I can't fucking breathe. My snoot.
y'all are not subtle.
You put a mask on Nimue, it'll cover
Yeah, and I have a tail.
a third of her face.
Yeah.
Fair. All right.
But I mean, I don't hate the disguise idea. I am just more of a wait to couple it with something, make it a blow.
That's
You
what I'm
two can-
saying. We like literally just joined them, so it's not just like, oh, there was 4 guys. One of them was frog. It was a
Yeah.
frog that did it. It was 20 guys, and they had just a plethora of body shapes and diversity, and I respect them for that.
Yeah, it sounds like they don't have the body diversity, which is fine. That's okay, I guess. I don't want to fucking join that group, but like, you
I'll
two
tell
could
you
hide
what.
amongst the crowd, and then me and Nimue could be like, yes, we would like to have our weird conversation meeting in this seedy bar. Oh no, we're jumped. We're so little. No.
Oh
And
no, we're
then
baby. Oh.
I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby.
So when we talked when you had doo-doo problems, Steve,
Yeah.
we did a silent, not so silent vote. I voted backing Steelbeards. Eck voted backing Apple Downs, and Nimue.
But I'm back in the middle now after that fight.
And Nimue doesn't know what's happening, so
Yeah.
we're kind of like ignoring her vote. You know,
All right. So like, okay, out of character. Steve, I think Steve would not want to be like subordinate to this butthole again.
which butthole?
Like if we join the Beard Boys.
The beard boy, the brass hand guy.
Yeah. Like if we team up with them, that guy's gonna be like our
Well,
boss or whatever.
Only if we join them in the fight as part of their faction, I would
But
think.
that's
If
Even
we're just-
then, I don't think that he's going to be our boss.
yeah, our boss is ultimately going to be the Steelbeard guy.
I don't think
Truly.
I don't think he's going to be our boss. That's not the way I
you
took
think
it.
you
But
think Steelbeard's gonna be like micromanaging our interactions? No, he's gonna
No.
send that fucking
no, I don't think
ninja
he's going to
poser.
do. I don't out of character the way. But if you guys, maybe I missed something. But I think he's just going to be done with us. Is my opinion.
Yeah, I think he just wants the help, and then he's going to fuck off and do what he wants to do. He's
Right.
just trying to get. He knows that we need the help, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And I would like to not be beholden to this man. So if we're just like,
One and
yeah,
done.
just deal with the apple bottoms because we don't like them, and we'll clear a path or whatever.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
he's gonna
there-
be like, sick. You did a good thing for me, great.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna do what he needs to do, and he's gonna leave us alone.
you know the thing that sucks though, Pat's listening. He's getting all of our fears and ideas.
You may take my headphone out while you talk this
I don't.
conversation.
Listen, I have no
Listen.
fear.
All right, so like if you guys want to back fucking beard boy,
And part of it was spite, by the way. Even if it was
Yeah.
like clearly the worst idea, like clear, like we all agreed it was clear. Part of it was spite.
this
Yeah,
isn't like being friends with a vampire. Like Steve's gonna go with the group on this one. All right.
Oh yeah, racism aside, we're good. Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. Because backing the beard boy is where we have the least amount of data, but
Mhm.
we have the most to gain.
Yeah.
Where the other option is way safer. Backing the apple bottoms is way safer, and we still get a significant amount of money off of the extortion debt. But
Beard boy has no backup. This is
That's
what
what I said.
This is, yeah, like we're gonna side with him, and he's gonna get wiped out, and then the Apple Downs are gonna be like, "You guys shouldn't have done that," and then they're gonna like
That's possible.
either
that
try
was
to
my
kill us
worry.
or like double our debt or some bullshit, because they're just arbitrary. They don't do rules. They're
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
implied that if he does good in Bridgesport, then the main branch is gonna help out. But what if he's lying? What if he's lying?
Yeah,
to himself?
that letter did not read that he was in, because that was the thing. He has the letter that was basically like, girl, do it, or like, we don't give a shit, do it or
Mhm.
don't. And very, very much like they do not care about this man. He's on the fringes of the family.
Yeah.
2, he's like, we have guys, I'm just not gonna tell you. And I'm like,
I will
Okay.
say there was a line in the letter that said something to the effect of take Bridgesport if you want support from us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like they need him to
But-
do it because they don't have faith in this man. This is like his fifth exploit. This is like he's gone. This is the fifth college he's gone to and flunked out of. And they're like, if you want us to pay for school, you have to pass.
But
at
that's-
least,
Yeah.
like, a whole
If
semester.
you want to be
That's-
the manager, yeah.
That's take the town before we will give you support. And also,
Yeah.
that also sounds like they don't even want Bridgesport that much.
Neither
Yeah,
of,
like-
neither of them care about Bridgesport.
Yeah, they don't care about they just want a foothold, and they would take. And if this flunky child can take this one as a foothold, then they'll be like, okay, maybe you are worth some
Right.
shit. We'll send you some reinforcements.
My reading, correct me if I'm wrong based off your reading, was that Appledown has Bridgesport, but that's a pretty big, like, I haven't got the vibe that anyone has Bridgesport. I get the vibe that no one cares about it, right? Because, like, obviously the Appledowns seem to be able to interact without punishment, meaning, like, no one's like, this is our fucking territory, let's throw bones. That's my interpretation. So that I think that, like, if we didn't owe the Appledowns money, they probably wouldn't care, is my interpretation. Now,
'Cause we don't.
My other interpretation is, you know, this is like outside player knowledge type shit, right? Is like, oh, well, probably what we owe them is small pennies in the grand scheme of things. But also, I don't know that. But, like, if it is truly like a save face type thing, right? Like, if you show any weakness, like, oh, you lost in Bridgesport against the fifth son on the doo-doo side, then all the other crime families are gonna, like, whip their ass, because that's basically what the promise was, is the Appledowns are not gonna come at you because they'll be too distracted by what everyone's doing on the mainland or the other islands.
Yeah.
Is the implication. So, like, between spite and short-term problem solving is better than long-term problem solving. That is why Tempest is team Steelbeard.
Yes. Like I said, I think there's way more to gain on the Steelbeard side. My hesitation just comes from it. He always sounds like, oh, I can have people.
Mhm.
I can, and I'm like, with what? Like what though?
Yeah.
I need.
We
if
also
anything,
know
anything
that
you show us, anything.
himself felt more powerful than the Appledown, right? Because he was doing the fun magic stuff, right, in the other room.
Yeah, he had like the illusion stuff, but I mean,
Which
like,
maybe is not that
Mhm.
hard.
he also
he
we
had,
already
like,
he has a
a-
confirmed loss against them already. He lost like a
Telecom
significant
win.
number once already, so he's already fighting a losing battle in credibility
Yeah.
with our group.
The other thing that we haven't touched on this week, but we did talk about last time, I think, is that we're pretty invested in this, but, like, we're kind of ignoring crime's going to take over Bridgesport based off our actions. If I'm
Yeah, but
interpreting
it's
some
like-
of that correctly, but it's
It's like crime is happening either way though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's because again, this is an island of criminals. It sounds like. So, I mean,
But it's
what
like
if the
it-
beard guy is like, we're gonna get fish cakes off these fucking streets to free the children?
That's so true.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I feel
what
like
if the
I-
apple
Part of your
bottoms say that?
negotiation, you come to the table. It's like, you want our help? We need a sweetener.
This guy.
You like slide an envelope with a picture of him and like an
Get
X
rid of
through
this
it.
motherfucker.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. What if the Appledowns are just like, God, I hate
Hey,
that fucking fish cake.
You
guy.
could
We're gonna
always just
kill him if we
gather
take
all
over."
the NPCs you love and care about on boat 2 and say, fuck this town too.
This one, because I don't think in taking the neutral stance here would be a bad thing either, because it's not like the Steelbeards are going to do anything to us because we didn't hinder them in any way, and it's not like the Appledowns are going to do anything to us because we didn't help the Steelbeards in any way. So they just fight each other, and whatever happens, happens.
if somehow the Appledowns win against the Steelbeards, like in the short term, we still owe X amount.
Yeah,
of
we still
gold.
owe, but I mean, we're not worse off
Yeah.
in that regard. But
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, my brain as silly as it sounds, goes video game mode. It's like, oh, you got to loot the note in the previous room and do these 2 side quests, and then you unlock a new dialogue choice that goes down the middle, and then Silver Beard and Apple Bottom get married.
If you want to play this video game style, my video game choice would be to choose the most chaotic option, which would be the Steelbeards. Like,
It is the most chaotic.
It's the most interesting, I think.
Yeah, and the biggest reward. That's why, like, I'm not against it. I just am like, I know what the safer option is, which is the apple bottoms.
Let's just leave.
That being said, I'm not gonna be like, yeah. If we want to do the Steelbeards, I'm into it. I'm like, let's go, baby.
Okay, Steelbeards, but contingent on he has to help
Eliminate
us
fish cakes.
fight the golem. The golem is what I'm worried about. Like, you need to help us.
I
Think of a way to one shot the golem.
Almost, and on the opposite side of that too, it's like the problem is he's probably going to say that to us. Like when we're talking about being beholden, if the apple bottom genes come to attack us, that is when or attack the town. That is when he's going to be like, "Bro, I need your help again." But then again, at the same time, we need that help too. So if the twins and Golem and all the other weirdos come, we still.
Oh, I got it.
Go.
Here's what we'll do. We'll commit to the Steelbeard.
Yeah.
We'll be like, yeah, bitch, we'll get you an audience and blah blah blah.
We'll dress up.
But you're gonna make it you're jumping all of us. And we're gonna be tangled up with your fighters and like holding everybody at bay while you kill the apple bottom guy. And we're gonna be like, fuck no. And we're gonna make a huge scene.
No, my best friend. I owe him so much money.
Yeah, we're gonna try to fight back and all that bullshit, right? So the apple bottoms think that we were like trying to do our best. And then we're gonna just be ready. We're gonna pack the boat and we're gonna be ready. And then when shit starts to pop off, we just get on this fucking boat and we dip for a little bit, do another side adventure, come back after some time, and then it'll all be sorted, because then he can't beg us for help when we don't want to and pretend like, oh well, you helped me, bitch. And then when you know what I'm saying? And then we're kind of like that everything will be like, chill, like everything will be relaxed.
I guarantee you that the estate will be just in a pile of rubble.
The entire town will just be on fire. Like,
but here's I don't think the whole city will be a pile of rubble, because these guys, if there's no city, then how do they make money?
Josh, it's literally gonna be like Ocarina of Time. When you go into the future, there's gonna be weird zombies. There's still gonna be the choo-choo bomb man for some reason, but it's gonna be so
okay.
scary.
But listen, if that happens, that means that there's a Triforce.
That's
and if
true.
that happens, that means we have to get the other 2 pieces, and then we will be God.
That's true.
So that kind of whips.
That means we have a hero's journey on our hands. not just a
Correct.
side
That means we're
quest.
about to get. That means Tempest is about to be the bitch of fucking wisdom in this hoe,
Yeah.
and be able to like turn into a princess and a ninja.
Beards.
Beards. Okay,
Do we
now
go-
do we
we
want
all
to
meet with
drink our
Angus?
boba together.
I think we say it loudly.
We cheers the boba.
No.
Beards.
You're gonna go meet with Angus.
I mean, not right now. We're gonna enjoy our boba, and I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm reminiscing my youth watching Tiller farm, because it reminds me of my father farming when I was a little boy.
That's wonderful.
And then we make sure the shitty food cart guy is the guy who ends up catering any Apple Down events.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy's great. Yeah, send him to the Apple Downs the day before, so they'll have due to us.
Yeah, don't kill him. Weaponize him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Yappadons love fish cakes. Wow, I fucking love that. Let me go find them.
Would it be cool if we stopped a little early?
Yeah, we can stop with this and saying you have an idea plan. You're gonna go, I don't know, when like nightfall or something. Go talk to Angus.
It's like a perfect freeze frame. All of us clinking our boba together.
Yeah.
Beers.
The
Beers.
last time they were all in a good mood.
God, and the boba's probably so fucking
Oh,
big
no.
to me and Imwe.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the start of the next
The boba
episode.
balls are probably.
Yeah, they're so big.
They're fish eggs.
They're so
2
little.
Years
Oh, no.
later, and then we're all
caviar.
in jail, and we have 2 eye patches each.
We're all in individual
Nice.
separate jails.
And then like, I'm gonna kill Ek. I hate him.
I hate that little bitch.
And then
The-
Ek's
the
tall as
interview?
hell. I like it.
Awesome. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to?
I do.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah.
It's my birthday tomorrow. That's all.
Happy birthday!
Hell yeah!
Birthday.
Happy birthday!
Find me
Yeah.
on Ko-fi and Blue Sky if you feel so inclined. And
Give
that is
Jennifer
at,
yeah.
like $800.
Yeah.
do it. I'm at JENNPEIG on Blue Sky and Ko-fi for
Yes,
the
get-
listener.
Get Jennifer a crazy amount of money so that Jennifer either will make the art or will purchase someone to
Yeah.
make the art of our crew. Give Jennifer like $2,800.
Do it. And then I will make the art for all of Geekly.
Can I just say
all of it?
that's hell yeah. Please do.
Do that.
Can I just say, as much like prep as I put into this brewing conflict, I honestly would have been really tickled if you're like, we're just gonna get everyone that we give a shit
And just
about
leave,
and put on boat
baby.
2 and say, fuck this island. There's a couple hundred more in the shores. Let's go to a new island. And
Yeah,
start
but I don't wanna-
over."
Here's the thing: I don't want to leave Tempest's house. I want Tempest to have.
Well, that's-
Tempest worked hard for this house.
This is our
Damn it.
house. All of us. You know, the Gulpa merch, the frog hats. You know, there's
Yeah.
everything here. There's a letter coming for your family. Then it's gonna come to a
That's
burnt
true.
down house.
Oh,
Well, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I really don't want. Tempest worked so fucking hard to get this house, and I
Mhm.
don't. This comes from me as a player. I worked so fucking hard to get an airship, right?
Mhm.
Like when I tell you, I put in work for 4 human IRL real world years to convince John to let me have an airship
Mhm.
because I was an Air Genasi pirate, and I was like, it just makes sense for me to fly and be in the air, and I got it. And one player in a dumb shit decision ruined the airship, also doomed the world, and I had an existential crisis because I had a fiance in the story, and then the timeline shifted, and I was like, we don't actually know each other. I don't know who this person is because you're not the same dude that I
Oh,
knew in the other
no.
timeline,
This is
and it was
Tony.
like a
This sounds
whole
like
fucking
Tony.
problem.
That
And I'm
sounds
like,
so sad.
Yeah, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this to Tim. Tim has a house, a beautiful
A
home,
beautiful home.
and it's like so we're Stardew Valley in this home.
Yeah.
I was
cannot-
gonna say we Stardew Valley in this one.
Yeah, I cannot. I could not.
Where the hell are we
leaving
gonna
it-
get more Cramier? We haven't seen
Yeah.
many of them before.
Yeah, leaving the island and coming back and shit like that, all about. If we left the island for like a month and a half or something, or like 6 months, whatever, a season, and then came back to the island, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of us being like, oh, we leave and then Bridgesport burns down, and then I just have to sit here and watch Tempest look at just longingly like stare into the ocean with like a single tear about the Emerald Estate. That
I dig through the rubble and there's like a half burnt seashell with googly eyes. This is the most RT if you cry every time. I know that. Got a little
Yeah,
too
I
emotional,
would.
but-
I couldn't do it as a player and as a character. I would feel so bad for Tempest and Tim. I couldn't do it. So I do have a strong desire in my soul to protect this house.
I believe that.
Awesome.
Also on the 27th and 28th, the Geekly Inc. charity stream, 24 hours gaming, fucking
Hell yeah.
laughing. You can win prizes just for being there, but obviously we're doing it to raise money for the Trevor Project, and we raise money by saying, aren't you having fun? Don't you want to help queer kids? Donate, bitch. This is our 10th year doing it. We've raised over $100,000, and we, it's our small way of giving back for all the wonderful things the world has given us, and vice versa, right? It's your fun way to do it as well. You get prizes for watching, and you enter into prizes for watching, and enter into prizes for giving as well. So there's 2 different ways to win, but we just want to make sure that people can get something back if they spread the word. And you know how Twitch works. If you're in the audience, it helps algorithmically somehow, I think. So that's starting at 4 p.m. Saturday, April 27th. And then this weekend, wrestling. That's what's up.
Bro, it's wrestling. It's wrestling, bitch.
Yeah, we might go to the local wrestling at 2, and then the pay-per-view.
Dan the Father will be there.
Dan the Father will be there. And then the big wrestling pay-per-view at whatever the fuck it is. But
I'm so man. I'm gonna move to St. Louis. Shit.
just move to St. Louis. It's easy. It's fun.
Did I mention I'm bad at self promotion? Did I mention I had a new song out on
No.
Spotify?
You
Go
did
listen to it.
not.
Tell
'Cause
me
you were gone last
now.
week.
This is
I
the one
was-
I've listened to.
I think yeah, that one.
It's great. It's like I said, it's a Brett. I'm assuming it's like the score to a sci-fi, like film noir.
Mm.
I'll
Alright.
say.
Have
Like a
more time
sci-fi
jumping.
private detective.
That's sexy.
Some crazy dame from Xenon 6 came into my office, and I have to trial halfway around the galaxy chasing this mystery.
Sleuth would love it.
Yeah.
Yes, Sleuth would love it.
Cool. Well, I need to put ice on my foot and take a horse tranquilizer.
So, all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.